Week 6 question number 12 asks us for relative market share for Corona Extra, Labatt Blue, and Molson Canadian. So don't forget that relative market share asks you to pit yourself against your largest competitor. So again, we're indexing ourselves against our largest competitor. Our base is now changing. Instead of the entire market, we're using our largest competitor as our numerator. So in 2008, if we wanted to calculate relative market share for Corona Extra, we take 2.6 and divide by Budweiser, who's the largest competitor, for a relative market share of 0.23. Which again, this is an index, so you can leave it in decimal format, or you can turn it into a percentage and call it 23%. This means Corona Extra is 23% of Budweiser. Labatt Blue, on the other hand, has a relative market share of 0.52. That's 5.9% market share divided by 11.4. And Molson Canadian is 0.68. Over to 2009, Budweiser is still the largest competitor. They're the ones with the largest market share in the 2009 column. So for Corona Extra, we're going to take 2.5 divided by 11.4 for 0.22. Labatt Blue is 0.48 and Molson Canadian is 0.63. For 2010, our base is changing to Coors Light. They now occupy the largest market share at 11.6. For 0.22 relative market share, Labatt Blue is 0.47 and Molson Canadian is 0.64. So you can see here, for example, I should take a look at Molson Canadian. We're losing market share from year 1 to year 3. So we're losing total market share, but we're also losing size as compared to our competitor. So where in 2008 we were 68% of Budweiser, our largest competitor in 2010 were only 64% of the largest competitor. So in year 1 we're 32% smaller, and in year 3 we're 36% smaller. Same goes for the Labatt Blue. We're losing size compared to the largest competitor. So not only are we losing market share, we are losing relative market share too.